Brooklyn author has come a long way from being a so-called untouchable in India's caste system.
Zachary Keish spoke with her about the discrimination and segregation of her youth and building a new life here in America.
This is the only picture of my family.
This is the story about a woman born and untouchable in India's caste system and how she found her voice and a sense of belonging in New York City. It's a memoir.
Sujata Gidla.
This is her story and the kind of conversation Brooklyn Stoops were made for.
Ants among elephants?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found that my stories are not stories of shame anymore. It's stories worth telling, and it's stories worth putting in a book.
I'm humbled to share this sliver of the afternoon with somebody who has endured so much. The book, her identity, her search for truth, a reminder of the power we each hold to shape our circumstances despite unjust systems.
The questions started when I was 15.
Tough questions, quite frankly, the kinds of things you're not supposed to talk about.
Poking some holes in the structure that you found yourself in. What did you find?
You know, like as a child, I would wonder, why are we lower than other people? And I couldn't find an answer. And the answer I gave myself is because I belong to the minority Christian religion.
The caste system is set up like a ladder, with the highest and most pure on top. Sujata Gidla began to accept that that's the way things are.
It's a form of discrimination.
Yeah.
That kind of resembles racism, but not exactly.
Beyond the color line, in America, we talk about social mobility, the ability to improve quality of life for class by hard work and opportunity. In India, it doesn't exist.
It's also by birth, like you can't change your caste by any means at all. You're born into it and you die in it. It really bothered me, you know. If you're oppressed, then you want an explanation for your oppression. Otherwise, it really eats you.
Was there a thought process when you wrote this? Was there anyone that you were trying to reach or to impact with
Definitely American audience, Western audience, especially American audience, and especially African Americans. That's what I had in mind when I was doing that.
this? You see some similarities there.
Definitely, yeah. The problem is there is N-word and Negro for black people here, but we don't have the Negro part. We just have the N part as our name. So it's very insulting when somebody calls us that, and it's very shameful for us to utter that word. Dalit is the current term for, current and politically correct name for untouchable now. So people now say that I'm a Dalit, you know, openly. And I say it because I'm with people who don't know caste system and therefore who won't look down on me. Because of that, I say openly I'm an untouchable.
Her newfound life, the product of good old-fashioned resilience, a belief system, and supplemented by the support of Christian missionaries, education, and government-mandated opportunities similar to affirmative action. Raised in a system predicated on occupation and purity, she ditched the banking world of Wall Street, where she was a software developer, and for the last 8 years she has been an MTA subway conductor. You can find her leading the R train. She loves the work, and in particular, she reveres her co-workers.
They're very compassionate people, and the best thing about MTA is that it's a very multiracial workforce, and because of that we can share our experiences from different parts of the world.
She came to the States in 1991 as a 26-year-old. She'll be the first to tell you she's not the same woman. And the book's doing well, especially in India. You know what that means.
They feel like, oh my God, she's so, you know, outrageous. She's like, oh, we can't stand her, you know, things like that. They say that like, God, you have to tone down, man, you know.
Maybe that
like
means you're doing something right.
Yeah, I know, yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
Reporting in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, I'm Zachary Keish, Fox 5 News.